Malachi, just what was the mood in the room there? Obviously, losing, especially in
I'm
that
sorry.
match, is going to be tough.
Not to interrupt. You can repeat it, please.
Yeah, just what was the mood in the room post-game? Obviously, losing in any fashion is tough, but obviously losing in overtime is going to be even tougher.
The energy was great in the locker room. I just think that we didn't go out there and execute from our standpoint. From our standpoint, they had a great plan and they executed their plan better than we did.
Good.
Just what were they doing that maybe that kind of made things a little more difficult on offense? They kept you guys in check for most of the drives.
They didn't do nothing important. Well, they didn't. Of course, they did what they were supposed to do, but they didn't really do nothing to affect us. We just got to go back to the drawing board.
Malachi, you guys had a lot of success early in the game, throwing the ball down the field. JoJo had almost 100 yards at the end of the first quarter. And then the next 3 quarters, not as much success. Did they adjust? Was there anything that changed?
We just got to go back to the drawing board and execute our plays.
Malachi, a lot of penalties, especially on the offense side. Just how tough is it when you have drives that you're trying to sustain and then you guys have some setbacks, you guys have to try to overcome your own self-inflicted mistakes?
That was just little detail stuff. We got, like I said before, we got to just go back to the drawing board and start executing all the little things and play the standard football here.
On the last play you guys had on offense in overtime, just what did you see the play? I think you were running a whip route. Just what happened on that play?
The play was self-explanatory. I don't know what you want me to say about it.
One more question.
Malachi,
What was it like seeing JoJo out there today? And obviously had a great first half.
It was great to see JoJo go out there and play the standard football, but we just got to execute as a team now.
Right now?
Practice Monday, game on Saturday.
just Keionte, when you look at this, a lot of mistakes, a lot of self-inflicted wounds. Just what is there anything you can pinpoint as to how that happened with that in terms of whether it's discipline or just misreads or?
It just comes down to execution at the end of the day. Feel like we didn't execute on both sides of the ball well enough to get the job done. So at the end of the day, it goes back to everybody got to look at themselves, and execute in those moments when it's loud, when it's rough, when it's tough. Just got to execute.
Can you put your finger on just why some of the execution was maybe lacking today?
No, I wouldn't say it was just, we can't really put a pinpoint on anything. At the end of the day, we win together, we lose together. So at the end of the day, it's on everybody as a whole to get the job done.
Talk a little bit about the stress that their offense puts on the secondary. And there were a lot of plays out there today where you guys were kind of struggling to make the checks and getting the right coverages and account for everybody that's going out.
Yeah, I would just say, mobile quarterbacks, we got to do a good job of containing them, keeping them in the pocket, keeping them still. Quarterbacks start moving around, that's when, chaotic things happen.
How about the confusion part? What were they doing to create confusion at times?
Just different things, got to give credit where credit is due at the end of the day. They got the job done and we didn't.
Keionte, just you guys have been together since January. In terms of just the resilience, the mindset moving forward, like what are you hoping to see out of your guys when you do go back to practice?
Just guys coming together at the end of the day. We got football games left in the season. At the end of the day, just got to continue to get the job done. As the season goes on and continues to go on, each week we got to take it week by week and get the job done.